There's so many things that I haven't considered. I heard that, like, I read something on the internet that said that somebody got a mystery text message from somebody, they don't know where the number came from, that said, go open the exit door quick now. And so it was like 5 seconds before he stood up and started shooting people. But then there's the officer who said that another officer told him that there was bombs at his apartment. Well, they can't track down, they seem to can't track down the original officer that said that there was bombs at the apartment. So so many things just don't line up, and it makes me resort right back to the original thought that I had, is that there's either frequency blasts that are brainwashing these people, or they pick them out specifically to carry out these different duties. So we will, vote a certain way on certain things. Just like the same thing with the zombie in Florida. That ripped that dude's face off. He didn't have nothing but weed in his stomach, man. I mean, how do you do that if you've never done it before? How do you just decide to go eat somebody's face off out of the blue, unless there's something else going on,
Exactly. Did you hear about that drug that they call scolium or something from Colombia?
No.
It's like called the devil's dust. They say they say that man had that blown on him. All you have to do is walk by. It looks like cocaine powder. After you fixed it all up and stuff, like coca leaves, you wipe out the leaf, right? Well, this is like a plant like that. But as soon as you blow it into their face, they are basically subjected to everything that you tell them, but they act normal. So if you told the person, there's people in Colombia that mention about it, and there's a YouTube video on it. It's called Colombia or something, some kind of crap.
Can you send that to me? Can you send that video or the link to that video to, if you have a pencil or something, send it to zmblpodcast@gmail.com so I can put that up on our website and we'll play it for everybody to see.
All right, would it be easier for me to just ship it to your Facebook?
Yeah, hook it to my Facebook and we'll play it for everybody to see there and on our website. That's interesting, man, because there's so many different ways. They're bringing in witch doctors now. They're talking about real live zombies. They're talking about government conspiracy. They're talking about UFO influence on this whole thing. And this Batman Massacre kind of opened up a can of worms on so many different levels. But if you can put that link to my Facebook, I would really appreciate it, and I'll share it with as many people as I can. Dude, I'm gonna call you back in a couple weeks and have you on again. We have another topic coming up. But really quick, I know that you left a voicemail. Is you or your girlfriend, do you guys ever consider a zombie apocalypse?
Do we basically tell me what you mean zombie apocalypse? Just zombies walking around everywhere?
Yeah, have you ever thought about the reality of zombies walking around everywhere compared to martial law? Or compared to a nuclear bomb going off? Have you ever considered whether zombies actually raise from the dead, or if the government doses people to attack at will in the thousands? Have you considered a contingency plan?
Honestly, I haven't. I haven't thought of that because now that you said that, it clicked into my brain. Didn't Jesus say that nobody was going to be raised from the dead until Judgment Day?
Yes.
So if he said that, then basically what he's saying about zombies would be the way I think of looking at it, dead in the inside, just basically, your whole body just dead because they're dumbing you down. But no, I haven't thought of that. If it did happen, that'd be some wild, crazy shit. Thanks for the cuss word.
Yeah, well, it's true, man. I think about it every other day because I'm so involved in this zombie community that I've kind of fallen face first into. But I think about it, man. When it's dark outside and I'm walking the dog, or if I'm looking across the foggy backyard that I have, dude, I think about the possibility of zombies coming up and me having to grab a chair and whacking somebody down. And it actually frightens me. I think that's the scariest thing that anybody would ever have to endure, even worse than a complete nuclear fallout, but to have the Walking Dead come to you.
Right. You might be right, Ed. I'm not God, so I can't say you're right or wrong. Just like I can't really say anybody's right or wrong. I just know that they're creating a lot of chaos in order to bring this new world order in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing this for a reason. If you go look up on YouTube, Bush Sr. said we're ready for new world order. Bush Jr. said we're ready for new world order. Obama said we're ready for new world order. How much plainer can it be to anybody else to not wake up and see that they want the Antichrist, and they're doing everything that they can to bring this man in?
Dude, I couldn't agree more. I've seen the YouTube videos that you're talking about. I watch them every day. Again, it influences the way that I think and the way that I talk on these different shows that I have, but I couldn't agree more. The New World Order is coming, and there's nothing really we can do about it except for hold on tight, because it's going to get pretty crazy. And I think that the people that are prepared on the inside mentally will be able to deal with it a lot better than the others.
Yeah, exactly. You got to prepare yourself for anything. You got to play out any scenario. Every scenario that you're talking about, every scenario that I'm talking about, we need to play it out on our heads, get ready, get our families ready, and wake up as many people as we can, because I'm not taking a RFID chip. You can take the money away from me all you want to. You can say I can't get no food or none of this and that, but nobody's going to RFID chip me with the mark of the beast.
That's true. I don't want it either, man. And they're talking about making it a mandatory deal.
Exactly. I mean, and it says it in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how can it now? I mean, are they using it just to get rid of thousands of people, though? Yeah, we got to think like that too. Are they using that to scare us, just to say, oh, we're gonna get rid of thousands of people by you not doing this?
I mean, it's a watered down process. They first they introduced it with animals to see if that we would let our animals have a chip in them, and then we said yeah, and now we have the cell phones that they can track every single movement that I have. If you go to Google Maps and turn on latitude, you can actually watch yourself walk around your own house, and you watch this little dot move around on the screen on your phone, and so they know where we're at. They know what we're doing. They know what we're buying. With all these different apps that are watered down to be nice, happy, trinket little things that we have on our device. But what they're doing, what I believe that they're doing, is they are preparing our brains to make it okay to have the chip, because we already have something just like it anyways. And that's how I believe that it's going to be introduced to us, is why have all these different devices when you could just have this?
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
But you know what?
It's been great talking to you.
Thank you so much, G. And again, I'm going to call you in a couple weeks to have you on again, because, man, I love your point of view and I love the thoughts that you have on the topics that I have. And this is another episode of the Zombie Life Podcast. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon. See you later.
All right, y'all keep up the good work.
All right. Thank you so much. See ya.
Later.
What do you think about those views, man? That's out there for some people to consider, and right in sync with somebody like me to consider. Because, look, I like the Masons. I like most of the things that they have going on. I know several Masons. I love them to death with all my heart. But I don't know what happens behind that closed door. And I know that they're not allowed to talk about it. But most churches have that. And I don't want to call them a religion, but most churches have that. What they have to do with the end of the world and the one world government, I don't know, man. If anybody can tell me, that would be great. But I really love that G got on the phone with us and spoke with us about that on the Zombie Life Podcast. And I'm going to leave it at that. So you guys, take it easy. Stay tuned. Open your eyes. Wake up. There's a whole lot of stuff going on out there, and you need to be in tune with it. So listen, I like zombies, and so should you. So what I want you to do is go to zombielifepodcast.wordpress.com, and pretty soon it's just going to be zombielifepodcast.com, which is a lot cooler than typing out WordPress every time you want to go to a website. So for now, just go to zombielifepodcast.wordpress.com. Go to my phone app, Zombie Life, on Android. It's free, so check it out. Also, go to eddierotten.com. You can check out all the story there. Again, that's eddierotten.com, eddierotten.com. Check out the podcast always. You can also find us on Facebook. Go to Jig and Eddie, Jig and then the letter N and Eddie on Facebook. You can keep up with us there. Go to ZFC Worldwide on Facebook, all the different characters from the ZombieLife.com story. Kind of haggle around there and hang out and decide what they want to do with their characters and what's going to happen with the story. You can also find me on Facebook under Eddie Rotten. So, look, there's a whole lot of stuff going on. If you want to be part of the show, just email us, zmblpodcast@gmail.com. And for all the people that are super cool, go to the website, zombielifepodcast.wordpress.com. Underneath the title, there's a little place that you can click on it and leave a voicemail. Very important. Just leave us a voicemail. I think you have to upgrade to the newest Flash 5.0 or something, but it's super easy. Any computer in the world can do it, except for phones. I can't even do it for my own. It's weird. Anyways, go to the website, zombielifepodcast.wordpress.com. Find the little icon underneath the title. Leave us a voicemail. We want to hear what you have to think about zombies and the apocalypse that's coming. You know it, I know it. So be a part of the Zombie Life world and kill them all. Take it easy. Eddie Rotten out.
Test. I repeat, this is not a test.
The previous audio is supplied by EddieRotten.com. This is a fictional event. Anything that seems real or similar to real life is bullshit, and you're a fucking loser. If you're buying this shit, you're getting ripped the fuck off. Zombie Life Radio is not responsible for any similarities to real life, real or fake.